What's up? What's up? What's up? If you here, you know what time it is. You are tuned into the Connectz radio show, and you know what I do. My name's Uncanny at the Real Uncanny on all your favorite socials, and my job is to bring you the hottest and unsigned independent hip hop and R&B, plus interviews with the brightest stars in the culture. And you know what? We're gonna do that here again today. That's what we're gonna do. Shouts out to the Fleet DJs, DJ Spins in particular for the hookup, man. He tapped me in with one of the most talented, most accomplished songstresses, singers, model, actress. She goes by Sumaki Lei. What's going on, Miss Sumaki?
Hey, how are you? Thank you for having me.
No, I appreciate you tapping in with us here on the show. You're a busy lady. You're doing it all. Talk to us about how you kind of got your start in the entertainment industry.
Oh, well, it's just the typical, been doing it all my life.
Yeah.
No. Um, my mom said I start singing tunes at like 10 months, 8 months, 9 months, and start singing at 1 years old. I started walking at 7 months. And yeah, and then my mom, she saw that and she that drew her in. She just knew that my voice was very unique for me to be so little and to even be a baby. I had this very raspy, heavy voice, even as a little toddler. Like literally, I did. I remember being younger too. People like, who say something? Had the baby to say something, you know. But yeah, so my mom, she became my manager, and she had me in venues, events, and modeling and stuff like that, like pageants, basically music and pageants, but music, like she was my manager. So
For
she had me
sure.
doing a lot of things like young. Mhm.
Okay, so a lot of talent shows and local events and
Mhm. Yep.
okay. No, that's awesome. So when did you know was that kind of when you knew you wanted to take that on professionally or was it just like you had been doing it and it just kind of kept going?
It was something that really made me feel good. When you're a
Okay.
kid, you're gonna do something that makes you feel good. And I couldn't stop doing it. Like I just love singing. And I wrote my first song at like 7, 6 years old. Like my first song is 7 years old. Like I didn't know why. Just the feel. I used to tell mom, I don't know what this feeling is. I just can't stop. I can't think of. I can't stop thinking about music. Like I just love music so much. It drives me crazy. I remember being a little kid, like saying that to her. She knew it. Like she didn't think I was strange. She was the only one that didn't make me feel strange. Because she was
Right.
like, "You were born with that gift. Like that's you. Like God, he implanted that in you. Like that's embedded in you. Like you were made to sing." I knew that when you was a little baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it literally came natural to you. It wasn't there was no looking for it, no searching for it. When did you first get in the studio and kind of put together, your first attempt at making some money off of it?
Well, when I was younger, being honest, when I was like little and younger and like my little like teen stages and stuff like that, I know for a fact that if I would have kept going, I would have been a superstar. It
Right.
would have, what I'm like, it's no doubt about it. Like I'm originally from Fort Worth, Texas, DFW, Dallas, Fort Worth, but I reside in Houston now because like this Houston put me on. You know what I'm saying? Um, just a lot of
Right.
things and things happen for me, and not everybody get blessed to come here and to go to any state and just like win. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I worked very hard for it. It was not overnight. It was definitely
Right.
blood, tears, but I made it through, and I'm very stern on my career. But when I first started making money, like honestly, it was like at the mall, like my teen days. I used to go to the mall and sing in the pew, like the pews, like right where the stairs were and the little pews were. I used to stand right there and sing, and I used to stand on that little the little pun wish thing, where they throw coins, and I used to make
Oh,
money.
okay. Yeah, the fountain.
Yeah, but making money wise, like my mom used to charge like for like weddings and stuff like that. I for real, like I used to like
Right.
weddings and funerals and you know star searches and stuff like that. I didn't get paid for that, but I mean, my mama had me doing some stuff. I was singing at people's events and stuff, like yeah, parties and everything. They were paying us.
I heard that.
I've been
She said
making
we
money.
was I heard that. I heard that. So talk to me now about your kind of contract situation. Are you completely independent? Are you locked in with a label?
So
Do you
like
own your label?
so no, but that's one of my dreams one day to own my like to really help artists like for
Okay.
real. That is definitely one of my dreams. But um I just actually so I'm it's kind of both. Like I signed a distribution with Sony. So like,
Okay.
I have that going with, Wealth Nation. Shout out to Rob Terrell and that too. But other than that, like right now, yeah, I'm definitely independent, I'm a songwriter. Um, we working on some things. Like, I can't give I gotta keep the people curious, but some
Yeah.
things making. And then not only that, I do, since I've been doing music, been faithful and committed 100%, like going on 3 years into music, like back and strong as ever, like more stronger than I've ever been, which is meant,
Okay.
God told me so. Um, I've gotten opportunities and to show my other gifts in other ways, like movies. I'm doing movies
Right.
and stuff like that. I'm doing a lot of different things too. But my music is number one. That's number one. I love music. I'm a music fanatic. I can listen to music all day. I can talk about music all day. It's in me. That's what makes me happy. Music.
Right. I got you. I got you. So music is your number one passion.
That's my
But
number.
give us a little preview because your bio says you've been in way more than one movie. Talk to us about how you kind of segued into that and how it's helped your career overall.
So of course, you do anything else, it's gonna exposure. Exposure is good, people, and when I talk, people are like, do you sing? Or like, what I'm saying? Like it's always it's exposure. I got into movies. One of the promoters that would uh call my former manager up to get me to do like open up and do some gigs, like what I'm saying, nice little paying gigs, and he called me one day and he was like, hey, I watch your stories, I watch you, you are a character, you are so, like, you just have this charisma about you,
Yeah.
and oh, you'll kill it in some movies, like it, every opportunity is an opportunity. Don't never, like, and that stuck with me. And I told him, I'm like, that's all you had to say. I mean, because I'm not gonna pass over an opportunity. If it's legit and it's good and it's right, I'm gonna go. So I
Right.
went for actual extra, being an extra, and I became the main character in the movie. It's a comedy. Shout out to Mo McCoy and Andrea Tyler, who said she's it. That's a comedy movie. That'll be out soon. I got some other movies that I've been in that I really can't say, but I got some movies. If y'all watch Tubi, Peacock, Hulu, and all that, like y'all about to see me all on them, like for real.
All on. All
That,
on.
it's called In Between the Lies. I know I got permission. I can tell y'all about that. That movie right there. I am psycho thriller, and
Okay.
nice. Like it's crazy. I'm like four seasons in one, like my song, Forever. And I'll tell you
Yeah.
about that, you know, behind that. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's a great segue actually, because we're gonna debut that single here in just a little bit. So tell me about Forever and the creation of and the inspiration behind.
yeah, so shout out to Ghost Kid the producer, who's like a nominee and a Grammy winner. Ghost Kid the producer. I met him on Instagram when I first started back music, 20 the end of 2020, when I always have to say my interviews. God woke me up October the 17th, 2020, 12/18, and he told me to get back into my talents. He told me to go and he will see me through, and that if I never strayed away, keep me focused, and he would keep me grounded and make wonders of every talent that I have that he instilled in my soul. That's what he told me. That's real talk. And I never look back. I never look back like Sodom and Gomorrah. I didn't look back. I'm here today, and because I put him first. You know what I'm saying? I let him lead me. I pray about everything that I do, and I do personal development and stuff like that. But I met him on Instagram, and he mentored me for 6 months. He also produced that hot joint, Forever. Man, his production is crazy. He did that. He knew that Jodeci was my favorite. I told him that Jodeci is my number one boy band. I want something like an inspiration, something that I can like pay my dues to Jodeci, and Forever My Lady is like number one song. Like I just remember my mom being pregnant, and I remember like even just being younger. I remember people were really singing that song to their wives or girlfriends
Right.
pregnant, having my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like they were
Yeah.
really. that was real back then. That was like the 90s. I was little, but I remember and then my mom was a Jodeci fan and just a music fanatic, listened to so many different, artists from the 70s, 80s, and 90s and 60s too. You know what I'm saying? So like I was born in a house full of music anyway, but forever my lady Jodeci. Shout out to Jodeci. Shout out to Mr. Davin, who's a good friend of mine as well. Shout out to him. He's a great person. Show me love when they come in town. You know what I'm saying? To the concerts. He's great. You know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed to be around positive people and
Right.
mentorship and with people that I never imagined, and being cool and being friends with people that I admire, that like I'm
Right.
inspired. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm grateful for that. So forever is definitely dedicated to Jodeci, because like I wanted to, like, how most songs come out and the artists don't ever say, hey, I want to give a shout out to this artist who made
Right.
this possible. You know what I'm saying? Because they just don't think about that. I be waiting when I see people do remakes and stuff like that. I'm like, well, you gotta give your dues to, like,
Yeah.
like the only
Yeah.
person I give the due, and that was because they were on the Soul Train Awards, was Coco with the SWV Rain on Me. She
Okay.
did the double up. That's really Rain on Me by SWV. She
Yeah.
did a remake. Yeah, so but other than that, I haven't seen nobody give dues to the 90s artists, man. Like, they really paved the way for a lot of people, that's doing it right now. Even back then, yay, Marvin Gaye and all them too. But I'm talking
Yeah.
about the 90s bought a different wave. Real talk.
Facts. These are facts.
You know,
Groundbreaking music.
yeah, for real. And it touch your soul. You can listen to a song from the 90s right now and listen to it over and over 20
Yeah.
times, not get tired of it.
These are facts. You're
I
spitting
want
facts.
that. I want that as an artist. I want my music to be like that. Man, you got to have the magic to have something like that. You have to have
Right.
you got to have some bad producers behind you. You got to have some people that's really focused in your brand to make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To make become magic. But anyway, so people can take forever how they want to take it, because there's many different dialogues and ways that you could. But to me, I'm telling my man that there's no need for lust, temptation, adultery. Baby, I'm all 4 seasons in one.
Yeah.
I'm a woman that's gonna fill that void of whatever you need or whatever you missing. That's me. Cause I'm 4 seasons in one. I'm the void. I'm gonna feel that for you. So I'm telling my man, and I'm freaking the song, letting them know, like, put your hands.
All right, man. We're gonna do a world premiere forever right here on the Connectz Radio Show. Shouts out to Miss Sumaki Lei.
Thank you.
Money in the bank, 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 bank. He said it's whatever, I can get whatever, cause we got forever, and all I want is you. Forever, you stuck with me forever, she can't do it better, cause all I want is you. He said it's whatever, I can get whatever, cause we got forever, and all I want is you. Forever, you stuck with me forever, she can't do it better, cause all where you make my body talk, body talk. Don't wanna share but give you up, give you up. I'ma give you what you want, what you want. Make sure you can get enough. 'Cause when you put your hands on me, I feel like I'm in a movie scene. Baby, tell me what you need. I'll make dreams a reality. So what you wanna do when I put it all on you? So last move is your best move. Can't lie, baby, I'm the truth. Oh yeah. He said it's whatever, I can get whatever, cause we got forever, and all I want is you. Forever, you stuck with me forever, she can't do it better, cause all I want is you. He said it's whatever, I can get whatever, cause we got forever, and all I want is you. Forever, you stuck with me forever, she can't do it better, cause all I want is you. You don't need nobody else. I feel like I'm in a movie scene. Baby, tell me what you need. I'll make dreams a reality. So what you wanna do when I put it all on you. So let's move is your best move. Can't baby, I'm the truth. Oh yeah. I can get whatever, cause we got forever. And all I want is you. Forever, you stuck with me forever. She can't do it better. And all I want is you. He said it's whatever, I can get whatever, cause we got forever. And all I want is you. Forever, you stuck with me forever. She can do it better. And all I want is you.
Oh yeah. That's got Jodeci. That's got the 90s written all over it. That's a banger. That
Thank
is a banger. You got to join. Definitely some, as a DJ, somebody, you know what I mean, that plays records and tries to break records. Some I can see getting behind and putting some energy behind. And you can tell you've done your homework musically. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that comes out where there's no, kind of like you said, there's no homage to those that came before. So you definitely did your homework, and the beat's crazy.
Thank you. Thank you, Ghost.
Yeah, the beat's crazy. So, just that feeling is back. So you said you got a video. You guys wrapped up the shoot not too long ago.
Yeah, the my single Forever guys just dropped February. I'm sorry, it's February, January the 12th, this past Friday, and then we did the visual Saturday. So I'm so excited. Oh my God, we had so much fun. We had so much fun on that video shoot. It was so fun. Oh my God, I can't wait. Oh God, that song is like that video is gonna be dope. It's gonna be really dope. It
Nice.
is.
And when's that one come out?
Maybe a couple of weeks, you know.
See, I'm trying to get the exclusive here on the Connectz Radio Show.
It's coming. So stay.
Okay.
By the way, my lovely listeners, our lovely listeners, you can find me on IG, any platform, social media, Sumaki Lei, SUMAKILEI, Sumaki Lei. And I do follow back because I'm very hands-on with my supporters and new supporters and my list, just the whole 360. I'm
For
here.
sure.
They make you. Those are the people that keep you going.
Absolutely. So with 24 starting, first quarter's here. Obviously, you're getting the single out, getting the video out now, building into the second quarter. What's the tour schedule look like?
Well, that's what we are working on right now. I'm also working on my EP.
Okay.
And I'm working on my EP, and we're getting like show ready too as well. So we got a lot of stuff lined up. I'm really like we got some stuff. That's what I'm saying. We got a lot of stuff lined up. So yeah, I say by spring, the end of spring, summer, I'll be making my waves in cities for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. So you said you're a Texas native. You still in Texas?
Yeah. I reside in Houston right now. I'm from Fort Worth. Shout out to my city, Fort Worth, Texas. Man, shout out to my city, Fort Worth, Texas, because ain't no man or woman doing R&B in my city.
Okay.
But biggest growing city in the nation, in the USA right now, So shout out to my city, like for real. Like I'm doing it right now. We have rappers and stuff like that and girls that rap and stuff like that, but we don't have nobody doing R&B. I'm the only one. This is insane.
Wow.
How fast it's growing. I'm the only one that I know of. Like I don't know, and I'm cool with all the promoters. Like
Right.
I made my way up to know the main promoters. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
In the city, the keys to the city, and I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to stay focused. I told my mom when I was younger, when I was like 12 years old, maybe 12, 13, I said I want to be the first R&B artist out of Fort Worth, Texas, and it's crazy how I think I'm the only one because I don't know anybody. I'll be asking. I'll be like, do y'all know like who is anybody? Is it some, is it some kids or anybody? You know what I'm saying?
Anybody singing, yeah.
Yeah, like no, I'm the one that's really that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like making it happen for my city. So I'm really, man, I'm working because I got goals. have goals I do vision boards every 90 days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And another thing I want to tell the listeners as well, like it don't come overnight. Like you got to really do personal development. You got to be a student at everything that you do. You can't be a
Right.
no. If I sing like Whitney Houston, I still would not be a hit. You know, you have to be a student. You know, you can't know everything, and you got to put God first, and you have to be personally developed. Like every morning after I pray, I always listen to like either Denzel Washington, Steve Harvey, Will Smith, T.D. Jakes, Tony Robertson, Jim Rohn, Les
Yeah.
Brown, Eric Thomas, Trent Shelton. Like I'm all about the motivational, speaking and spiritual and guidance and stuff like that. So that's really helped me see through it for everything that I'm doing right now. I have a really headstrong. Like I'm not weak. I'm not weak at all, and I think people respect me when they meet me and greet me and see, just from my conversation, like, no, she for real about her business. Like
Right.
she janky stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm really people to love me and to know me for like me being so serious and determined to let them hear my story, and not only that, just hear me, because like music is beautiful, like
Right.
makes me want to cry. I love music so much. My friends
Yeah.
will be like, you don't stop. You
Right.
pathetic when it comes to music. I really am.
Right. Right. No doubt. And so you told us, kind of what you had going on and what music means to you. Tell me what's you dropped a few gems already, but what's some advice you would give to an artist who kind of wants to take your footsteps and do what you do?
Well, really like I said, you got to be a student at everything that you do. I advise you to get into some personal development. I mean, if you've never done it, you probably would think like, oh, that's dumb, but it's not, because
Yeah.
it's going to be grounded and focus. It's going to be a lot of distractions during the process. A lot of distractions that's going to make you feel like I need to quit, because it's going to make you feel like, what if I don't succeed? Like, what do I have to fall back on? Or what if I don't and I make a fool out of myself? You know what I'm saying? Like people
Yeah.
have, that's why people don't have guts to keep going, because they like, man, I'm not about to look stupid. Like I fail at this, and then people like, man, what happened to you doing that? Like you was doing all this and that. I
Right.
don't care. I'm gonna fail 20,000. I don't know how many times, but I'm gonna win, because
Yeah.
like you have to fail to win. You have
That's
to fall to get back up. Like, right?
right.
Like, real, seriously. So I would advise, anybody that's pursuing and chasing their dream. And it's another thing I'm gonna tell you. You don't have to chase anything, because if it's meant for you, it's gonna chase you. All you gotta do is get up, be
Mm.
productive, and be consistent and be
Yeah.
dedicated.
Yeah.
That's
You're preaching.
that's nuggets for you, for real.
Yeah, that's preaching. Consistency is definitely one of the big keys, man.
Mhm.
And learning something new every day, a new tool you can put in your toolbox or in your kit to be able to use when the situation arises is absolutely one of the biggest ways to get on.
Yeah.
Tell them again, man. Tell them again where they can find you at.
Guys, you can find me at Sumaki Lei, Sumakilei, Sumaki Lei. You can find me on all platforms. And like I said, if you follow me, I'll follow you back. And if you want to DM me, you can DM me. And I'm telling you, I'm very hands on. I think I'll always be like that. And I've seen people say this, but I'm really like this. Like there's people that's been following me since day one, and they can vouch for me right now. They can leave a comment after they watch this. Whenever you put it on YouTube, like, oh, she lying. I really do. I talk to my people.
No,
Never, never seen them. They may come to like a gig that I have or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Never
right.
know. Like, look, like I came to support you. Like, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Oh, and I want to give a shout out to my modeling manager,
Oh yeah.
Bonafide. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to him, because he's a great guy. We make money together. So
Yeah. That's the name. That's the name of the game. So, as an artist, as an entertainer, what are your top outside of getting booked for gigs? What are your top three ways to bring in revenue?
oh, my top three ways to bring in revenue. You have to promote yourself.
Facts.
You have to promote yourself. You have to stay. I'm just being honest. Like, a lot of people feel like, okay, I got a little wave going. You got to stay relevant. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You have to promote yourself. You have to, like you said, I'm gonna use what you said. Learn a new tool every day. Try something different, because, like, I'm just being honest. Like, um, just by me talking on my stories, I create revenue by people. Like, I'm serious. Like, they send deposits. Like, hey,
Yeah.
like, can you do this? Like, I know people think of the long ways. Like, oh, you got to be this on this level to make revenue. Oh, no, you don't. No, you do not.
No.
Use all your platforms to make revenue. Use all your platforms. Use it. Show your talents. Show them.
Right.
People are watching. People are watching. I'm telling you, people are watching. That's two. Three. Um, just stay consistent. Stay
Yeah.
consistent. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, how I make my money. I get up, I post on a daily. I know what times I'm gonna do it. I know what I'm gonna do to throw people off. Like, when I get on my stories be jumping on the cool. Like, shout out to everybody who watch my stories because they be waiting for me to just post on my stories. It's insane. It's like it's more than on my they be waiting. It's like I need to go ahead and do a YouTube, which I'm be working on my YouTube to get my YouTube up and running
Right.
and being consistent on that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my goals for this year, like the first quarter to get, hands on all that because like when you starting out and you really trying to like work and put things down and get it written in stone, it does take a team. So, shout out to my managers, uh, AIS management, Baron and Mouse, like they came along and we like family and we growing, like our bond is getting stronger and stronger every day and they want the best for me and they want so much for the best in me that they invest in me. You know what I'm saying? Even me, you know what I'm saying? And that right there just alone make me want to go harder. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
like lives, and families and stuff, and they believe in my brand. They saw it and believed in me, you know.
Right.
So you can make revenue. It's all on you. Get up and use your first 3 hours productive.
I heard
Productive.
that. I
Yeah.
heard that. Well, we appreciate you, Miss Sumaki Lee. We know time is money around here, so we're not going to take up too much of yours. We definitely appreciate you tapping in, man. You are connected. You are respected. We'll keep our eyes peeled for the video, and when it drops, we'll play it here on the show.
Please do. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to so much more this year. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Because I'm coming. I'm coming. And for everybody else that's working and grinding too, I see you. I know you coming too. So just keep your head up. Stay strong.
All right, appreciate you. Y'all know what to do, man. Make sure y'all tap in with Miss Sumaki Lee right there on Instagram. She definitely responds. She definitely taps in. Remember, every episode and interview we do is powered by bettersblock.com, getyourbuzzup.com, midwestmixtapes.com, straightofficial.com. Of course, we tapped in with the Fleet DJs, man. Shouts out Spins for putting this together. Definitely the big homies, the Nerve DJs, and of course, the Midwest Connectz. If you know me, then you know what it is. If you ain't connected, you ain't respected. And all you got to do is follow the brand and follow the kid at The Real Uncanny on all your favorite social media platforms. We'll be back next week with some more of the hottest, with some more of the brightest stars. You know what it is, man. Connectz Radio.